The film opens with a bloodied girl desperately running through a dense jungle. She's in pain, breathing hard and trying to escape something unseen. Suddenly, she steps into a trap hidden beneath the leaves. A metal claw snaps shut around her ankle, dragging her to the ground in agony. As she struggles to get free, her eyes widen in horror. She spots a man tied up to a tree just ahead of her. He's unconscious. Or maybe, barely alive. Cut to 4 friends arriving in the same remote area for a vacation getaway. Camila and Roger are a couple and they've brought along their siblings. Roger's younger sister is Mia, and Camila's brother is tagging along as well. On the way, Camila suddenly tells Roger she urgently needs a bathroom break. Roger pulls over and Camila heads into the woods. But once inside, she hears something strange, eerie whispers. As if someone or something is watching her. Spooked, she rushes back to the car. Later, Camila switches on the radio inside the vehicle. Roger snaps at her, slapping her hand and saying, "There's no signal in these forested areas." His tone is harsh. You can feel the tension. Camila is clearly hurt. Roger doesn't treat her with the love and care she deserves. Eventually, they stop at a grimy old gas station. While the car refuels, Camila and Mia head to the bathroom. Inside, the place reeks and it's filthy as if no one's cleaned it for years. That's when they find a man sleeping on the floor, heavily intoxicated. When Camila gets close, he scratches her hand, leaving a nasty mark. The stench is unbearable. Mia quickly steps in, yelling at the man and helping Camila outside. As Camila nurses her wound, she shares her feelings, how bad it feels when the person you love doesn't treat you right. She confides in Mia that she truly loves Roger, and their small fights are just part of their dynamic. Mia tells her to stand up for herself if things ever go too far. Next, the group arrives at a small local restaurant. While they're settling in, Camila accidentally drops her belongings. A creepy local guy grabs her hand and says, "You dropped something." His grip lingers just a little too long. Roger, furious, demands the guy let her go. Tensions rise quickly. The local man hurls insults. Roger fires back. Just when it looks like a fight is about to break out, the restaurant owner steps in and warns them not to cause trouble. At the same time, a strange girl working in the restaurant drops a tray, shaking with visible fear. Everyone notices her, clearly terrified, but no one says anything. After some teasing from Camila's brother and Mia, Roger storms out, upset. Camila follows him, comforts him, and assures him that everything's going to be fine when they reach their destination. Roger calms down and they return inside. As they prepare to leave, they notice that the frightened girl from the restaurant is now outside, asking for a ride. Roger agrees without hesitation. The rest of the group is skeptical. "How can you trust her?" they ask. Roger insists she needs help. The girl is terrified and keeps looking over her shoulder. While driving, she spots a jeep behind them and freezes in fear. She tells them to stop the car, she's about to throw up. Roger pulls over and she runs out, retching. Camila accuses Roger of having ulterior motives, suspecting he's helping the girl for selfish reasons. Roger yells back, telling her to stop doubting him. In the heat of the moment, Roger's sister grabs the car keys and throws them into the bushes. She's had enough of Roger's disrespectful behavior toward Camila. Furious, Roger starts cursing at her and storms off to find the keys. Meanwhile, Mia and Camila ask the girl why she's so scared. The girl reveals she's being hunted. Some men are after her and have taken her husband captive. Before they can react, 3 local men show up out of nowhere and surround the group. When the girl tries to run, they shoot her dead just like that. Cold-blooded. Mia tries to escape and checks the girl's body, swearing she'll report this to the police. One of the men shoots her in the leg, crippling her, then drives a knife into her throat. Mia dies on the spot. The rest, Camila, Roger, and her brother, are dragged into the jungle, tied up and held captive. Camila wakes up groggy and disoriented. She finds Roger next to her and tries to wake him. Luckily, their ropes are slightly loose. They use this opportunity to free themselves. They mourn Mia's death, trying to piece together why this is happening. That's when they find the same man Camila had seen earlier, tied to a tree, barely alive. They untie him and discover his legs have been badly mutilated. Suddenly, a siren blares through the woods. A warning. The man pleads with them to flee. The group runs until they reach a massive ravine. Roger insists they climb down to find a road. But Camilla's brother points out the wounded man can't make the climb. Roger coldly suggests they leave him to die. A heated argument erupts. Camilla's brother can't believe Roger is being so heartless. Roger then turns to Camilla, asking her to run with him. She refuses. Angry, Roger leaves on his own. Not long after, he hears a strange whistle in the forest. He turns, only to be snatched and dragged away into the darkness. Back with Camilla and her brother, they fear Roger might return. But he doesn't. Camilla breaks down crying. Her brother comforts her. Suddenly, a man appears with a knife. The two flee with the injured man. But the attacker throws the knife, hitting the wounded man and dropping him instantly. Camilla and her brother barely escape. Roger, meanwhile, wakes up injured in the forest. As he looks around, he stumbles upon a corpse in the bushes. It's Mia, his sister. Before he can react, someone attacks him from behind. Camilla and her brother are still running, being hunted. They split up to increase their chances. But her brother steps into a trap. Barbed wire tears into his gut. As he screams, one of the killers appears and knocks him out. Camilla, meanwhile, stumbles upon the man who had Roger tied up. He threatens both Camilla and Roger with a knife to their throats, deciding which of them to kill first. Camilla begs him to spare Roger. But Roger starts pleading for his own life, showing he's willing to let her die. That's the moment Camilla realizes Roger never truly loved her. He wouldn't sacrifice himself for her. Just as the killer is about to strike, Camilla notices a knife on his belt. She quickly grabs it and stabs him in the stomach. He tries to pull the knife out, but she forces it deeper, killing him. Just then, another man with a shotgun approaches. Camilla panics and runs, leaving Roger behind. The older man finds his son's body and, in grief and rage, slits Roger's throat. Camilla runs until she stumbles upon the cannibal's hideout. She sees strange utensils and body parts. Realizing in horror they eat human flesh. She hides in a tent where they'd stored a corpse, and inside she finds a shotgun. When one of the men enters to retrieve the body, Camilla shoots him dead. Now only one old man remains. He charges at her, beating her viciously. He tries to shove the shotgun into her mouth. But Camilla sees a knife near her foot. She stabs him in the leg and escapes. As he hunts for her again, Camilla hides in tall grass, holding her breath. When he leaves, she emerges and spots her brother, still alive but tied up with barbed wire. Camilla tries to free him, but it's too late. A trap is triggered. An iron hammer swings down and smashes into his face, killing him instantly. Devastated, Camilla runs toward the road. She finally sees a car approaching. It stops. It's the same woman who owned the restaurant. The woman invites Camilla inside and asks what happened. Camilla explains everything: the locals, the torture, the murder, and how she finally fought back and killed them all. But the woman's demeanor changes. She locks the car doors and drives away in silence. Camilla realizes this woman was part of it all along. She tries to open the door, but it's too late. The screen fades to black. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for notifications. This harrowing tale of survival and betrayal delivers a chilling but powerful message. Never place blind trust in appearances or relationships, especially when your life is on the line. What begins as an ordinary vacation turns into a nightmare, not just because of the brutality of strangers, but also because of the emotional betrayals within the group. Camilla learns the hard way that the people closest to you may not always protect you. Roger, the man she loved and defended, abandoned all sense of morality when it came to saving himself. His inability to stand by her when it mattered most reveals a darker truth. Some people only love when it's convenient. True love reveals itself not in comfort but in crisis. The locals in the story, who seemed at first like eccentric townsfolk, are eventually revealed to be part of a sinister cannibalistic conspiracy, highlighting that evil often hides behind ordinary faces. Even the woman at the end, seemingly helpful and kind, turns out to be complicit in the horror. It's a haunting reminder that danger often wears a smile. But the story isn't just about fear. It's also about resilience. Camilla, betrayed and hunted, finds her strength in the darkest of moments. Her survival isn't just physical, it's emotional. She breaks free not only from her captors but from toxic love and blind trust. The true moral is this: in a world full of masks, listen to your instincts. Don't ignore red flags, whether in relationships or unfamiliar places. Courage is not just about fighting others, it's about having the strength to walk away from what's hurting you, even if it's someone you love. Trust should be earned through actions, not assumed by proximity. And in the end, your strength is your greatest weapon.